strained posterior capsule, strained lower hamstring, or an anterior cruciate ligament that has excessive laxity. The purpose is to hold the knee in a certain amount of flexion, preventing the knee from extending to the point of pain.
Okay. So really, what that's kind of end of the day. So this is full locked out, and we're just unlocking it, sort of preventing that last little motion. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, it has to be realistic to the person. Okay. If what you're trying to do is you're just trying to take that pain away from locking that out. Now, if a person hurt from this position back, do you think that's practical?
No.
Maybe if they're a chess player. Okay. So it has. Why I say that is it has to be practical for what you're doing. Okay. So you might get away with some things that you're doing, but as a whole, I doubt if you have to do any type of running, it's going to change the mechanics. So maybe in some circumstances or situations you might be able to get away with something, but you just got to be considerate of the sport and what they're trying to do too at the end of the day. Okay. So different things you could do. How can someone kind of hyperextend their knee?
You come down on it wrong.
Yep.
Come down on it.
Yep. Maybe football player or someone.
Trauma from the front.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe like a lineman or somebody or running back, and then someone gets chop blocked, and then so kind of that could lead to an ACL tear if they get hyperextend. But anyways, maybe a hurdler. Think about that. We've probably all seen hurdlers when they're running, and what happens when they run the hurdles, if they get out of step a little bit, they get a little bit further behind them, they start reaching a little bit further, and they kind of, so different things like that. You got softball players, baseball players trying to reach for a bag, and basketball players and jump, so anything can really happen. So those, it's just little things, but it has to be practical, okay? So let's just talk real quickly over some stuff. So you got the ligament on the front that does what? What is it called?
Anterior cruciate ligament.
ACL. Okay. The back side is what? Medial.
Collateral.
Okay. Okay. So the ACL prevents what to this lower leg?
Prevents it from going forward.
Forward. Okay. PCL prevents the knee from going back, or the lower half of the leg going back. And that's called the dashboard. So if people get in accidents and they hit their knees, usually it hits them here and back. I've had a kid, strain his or pretty much rupture his PCL with wrestling. His knee got hyperextended. You get hit from the side, the inside, and the knee goes out. It could be LCL. Get hit from the outside, come in, the MCL. Okay, so we're talking hyperextension right now, so we're just looking at different things like there. But sometimes when people someone tears a PCL or injures it, they have to do a lot because running activities. You think when you run, what do? Heel strike and forward, right? So it kind of puts you at that forward extension. So people that have PCL tears, it's very common for them to wear braces, to kind of secure that so that it doesn't allow that lower leg to go back. And same thing on the front side. And then you have the metal stays on the sides to prevent one way or the other. But we're going to tape in here for that, so you'll see that. So let's just go quickly over to the MCL, or the collateral ligaments. Someone read that for me.
Knee collaterals. This taping procedure is used on athletes who have recently sprained either the medial tibial or lateral fibular collateral ligaments and is used to protect or support the medial or lateral collateral ligaments of the knee from varus or valgus forces. Purpose: to provide protection of the knee from varus and valgus forces as the athlete returns to activity.
Okay. So again, outside pressure affecting the medial side, or the inside pressure going out. So anything, football player, can get hit. Wrestling happens all the time because they get into funky positions, and just the way they do things nowadays is just crazy. So anything can really happen, with different situations. Their legs get caught up somewhere or another with different sports. So anyways, that's nuts and bolts of that. Okay, so Preston, I'm gonna have you hop up on that table. Okay.